Good morning, good evening, good day. Yes, I'm running a little late today. Today, April 4th. I was born 73 wonderful years ago. So I went to breakfast with a friend, hence the delay. Welcome back to the Daily Tips from Empower Your Voice, Unlocking Your Podcasting Potential with your host, Lillian S. Cauldwell, CEO/President of Passionate World Talk Radio Network, educate, enlighten, entertain. And today we're going to continue what we started yesterday, setting up your room so there is plenty of light on you and your guest, should they actually be in your studio while you're interviewing them. And we're going to continue talking about lights because your lighting is very important. You don't get the right lights in. And what are the British famous for in their films? Dark sets. Have you ever tried to watch a British film and you keep on adjusting the lightness of your picture on your TV or on your laptop or on your tower computer or on your tablet or even on your cell phone for that matter? Because you can never see what's going on. And you have to adjust your screen to try and see the characters. You can hear them okay, but you sure can't see what they're doing, or at least I can't. Maybe it's my 73-year-old young eyes that can't differentiate between the background surrounding a person and the person themselves. Anyway, what I'm trying to say in my own delicate way is that you need the right lighting to make sure that if you do a video, people can actually see you, see your eyes, your nose, see what your mouth is up to. Very important. But on the same time, you do not need to go out and spend thousands of dollars on it. I went over to Amazon and bought myself a very rudimentary and elementary lighting setup with three different types of light. And they came with hoods and with the light bulbs intact with stands. And by diagram, they showed you how to do it. Well, I took down some information. So yes, I'm going to be looking at it to give you the best possible tips. So number one, not everyone can set up the way you see it on the news. And you see all the cameras, you see all the lighting, and you see other things focused on the anchor man or woman, the weatherman or woman. So you can see what's going on. For a low budget solution, you're not spending thousands of dollars. Try shooting with a window behind your camera and the light shining on your face. Remember what I said yesterday? If you don't, go back and listen to yesterday's tip. Use natural light is a great option if it's available. However, there's always however, because Murphy's Law always strikes when you least expect it. It may get cloudy, a sudden thunderstorm, cloudburst, your network goes down, you lose electricity. I don't care whether you're living in the city or the suburbs or the country. Murphy is always there to make your life complicated in broadcast media. So be prepared. It's always a good idea to look around your location ahead of time to set things up. Consider your natural light that's entering through your windows first. But make sure it doesn't cast any shadows. Remember the British and their dark screens. Be wary that weather can change quickly and affect your lighting. See, I'm not the only one that's telling you that. That beautiful sunshine can disappear, and you don't want that. Constantly shifting light as the sun goes behind clouds and reemerges can wreak havoc on your lighting. Be prepared like the good Boy Scout or Girl Scout. And be ready for any changes that you need to adjust that light in an instant. you sort of become the Minuteman of lighting or the Minute Woman of lighting. When you film, it's important to have an even amount of light, because if the sun goes behind the clouds and then reemerges again, it can wreak havoc. The same thing with the light bulbs. Make sure they're fresh. If necessary, screw in new light bulbs every time you do a production. Why? Because light bulbs, like sunlight, have a very bad habit of stop working. They can explode for no apparent reason. If you lose your electricity, hey, you have no light anymore. So you have to be on your feet. You have to make sure that there's an even amount of light on your subject's face. Okay, I'm facing a window, so the light is bathing my face in light. Notice I don't use my lamp behind me because the light overshadows my face and it casts shadows on my face. You don't want that, all right? A cordless light ring works great for filming one person. It evenly illuminates your entire face with a soft but bright light. And here's a pro tip if you like to hear it. Look at your subject through your camera lens. That way, you'll be able to see your lighting as your viewers see it, which is important. You want your viewers to see exactly what you're seeing, the whole face, not shadows or glares. If people are wearing glasses, you're going to get a glare on the glasses because you'll see the lights being reflected in your lenses. So be very careful. And by looking through your camera first, it may reveal some issues you couldn't see with your own eyes. Your eyes deceive you. Why is it when the police go to 5 witnesses, all 5 don't describe the same thing, that everyone really saw the same thing? Something to think about. I brought this up. Glare on glasses can be a big issue, especially with fixtures that have harder, more direct light. To eliminate glass glare, place the lights behind the camera and above your line of sight for the best lighting on your face. Remember the overhead lights I spoke about in the TV studio? Overhead lights are good. You can often fix it by raising up your lights higher on their stands. They all have adjustable stands that you can put at any height to make it more acceptable for the light to be shining on you and your guest, not on the wall, not on the books, not what's behind you, but directly in front. And if you have someone who can help you, say a co-host, have them raise the lights while you look through the camera viewfinder until the light is no longer visible in the glass lens. If you can, and it's all right with your guest, remove their glasses. But that's only used as a last resource. And you can consider it an option, especially if they're depending on reading their lines or answers to questions from a teleprompter. So that's some of the things you need to consider for lighting with your podcast. Interested in subject? I think so. You can see the daily tip all over again on youtube.com/PWR Network, PW Talk Radio. Also on Facebook, facebook.com/Passionate World Radio. On our website, passionateworldtalkradio.com/blog. And all our other media platforms. Reminder, tomorrow, April 5th at 4 p.m., Empower Your Voice, Unlocking Your Podcasting Potential is our next free masterclass. You can sign up at education.passionateworldtalkradio.com/masterclass. Or you can text us at 484-364-1032. Leave me your name name, your email, and so I can send you the link to join us. Or you can send us an email at pwrnetworkllc@gmail.com. There is a transcript available should you desire it. In addition, on April 19th, 9:30 a.m., Vicki Esther Chang, the lady who came up with the Gold Nuggets series, wrote the book, The Gold Nuggets, Digital Strategies for a Digital Age. I am the co-host who wrote the book, Lillian S. Cauldwell. Go over to Amazon.com, put in Vicki, V-I-K-I, Esther Chang. The book, The Golden Nuggets, Digital Strategies will appear. Thank you very much for joining us this morning and have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.